So, we have officially made it to the end of our season. And that always comes with happiness and sadness on every part. First of all, Mr. Bimler and I would like to say thank you to all the parents that transported to practices, to change practices, to all of a sudden we don't have a game, to we're going to change practice to a different time, all because of scheduling and things that were out of our control. The good news is we survived COVID. We played an entire season, and for that we're very thankful and very grateful. Every one of these ladies came to volleyball with a different goal. Some of them it was, I just want to find out if I like the game. Some of it is, I want to get better because I know how to play the game. And for some of them it was just, I want to come out and hang out with my friends. And I think in the huddle at the end of the second game, one of the young ladies, and I don't know which one said we are a volleyball family. And I think that's really true. They look out for each other in the classroom, they look out for each other on the court, at practice. They apologize when they hit their friend. Okay, so we've come a long way. When we started the year, I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know how long we were going to be able to play. I didn't know how we were going to be able to compete with other schools. And ladies, hats off to you for working as hard as you did this year to make taking a year off for COVID be one of the best seasons, not the best, but one of the best seasons we have ever had at St. John's. For that, we are extremely proud of you. You have worked hard. You have done everything that we have asked you to do, even when you looked at us like we were absolutely nuts. And you, some of you have to shake your head and admit, you looked at me like there's no way. Okay, so before I go any farther with 8th grade recognition, I have to say thank you. Mr. Bimler and I announced before COVID that we were done coaching. And we came back this year. And we're happy we did. We're as exhausted as you are. We are as exhausted as your parents are. And we're proud to call you our last team. I know 7th graders should think we're going to change our mind, but I don't see that in the cards right now, okay? But we're proud of you. And I'm going to say right now, you ladies would not be where you are without the mastermind behind the plan. And I can stand over here and I can tell you to move your feet, and I can tell you to get your platform under the ball, and I can tell you every bit of that. But the mastermind is Mr. Bimler. And to that, at some point in time, in your own way, just say thank you. My kitchen table looked like an absolute disaster as we were moving cards from one place to another to figure out who complements whom and how we were going to make this work, that we could cover the floor, we could shift, and we could do all of that. So not only is he my husband, but as one of my assistant coaches, because I still get the name of head, at least for another 20 minutes. I say thank you. He knows that, but I want you to realize that. Also, Miss Tracy, we could not have run practices without shagging the balls and everything else that came along with it. And all the rides I had so I didn't have to drive and I could focus on what I wanted to do in a game and how I wanted it to happen. I could just be mindless and not have to drive. So for that, we say thank you. The other thing is, before we do the 8th grade recognition, Miss Tracy, you have been with us coaching since I did check my facts today, 4th grade. When these ladies all started playing back in 4th grade. And we're not saying goodbye, because Eli is still here. But Eli has made it very clear to me he doesn't want to play volleyball. So, that does kind of break my heart, Eli, but that's okay, I still like you. Okay? So, Miss Tracy, we have a little gratitude and thanks for you for all of the time that you have spent with us and carting some of us around, and keeping me calm when Becca got hit in the face, and trying to figure out what we were going to do and make sure that everything was safe and healthy. So we say thank you very much. We appreciate it. Well, now we are on to why we're really here tonight. And we have 2 young ladies that are 8th graders, and I'll say it quietly because it makes them upset. This is the last volleyball match they're going to play here officially. I didn't say that though. So, first of all, 8th grader number 1, Becca. Come on up. Well, Becca couldn't decide at the beginning of the year if she was going to play volleyball or not. She was really on the fence, and she really wanted to play, but she really knew that time commitment was tough. And then there was a little mishap of somebody tripping over somebody else, and somebody saying, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play. So we went back to Becca and said, hey, I know you really kind of want to play. Would you like to come hang out with us for a little bit? And she came in, and she filled the role, even though we confused her. Because she was like, I play over there, and now I'm over there. And, okay, so we got you where you needed to go. And you may never play volleyball again in your life competitively, but you did a really great job this year. And thank you for coming and supporting our team and joining our team. And I wish you God's blessings on the rest of 8th grade and whatever you choose to do, whether it's in athletics, academically, or musically. God's blessings. We're done. No, I'm just kidding. I did threaten to not pass her, but didn't work. So, our other 8th grader, our team captain this year, hey, come on. So, my history with this one, in 5th grade I looked at her and I said, guess what? You're going to play varsity. And she kind of looked at me and went, okay. We took her up to a tournament in Janesville, and there were balls flying everywhere, and she was kind of a little hesitant, and I said, all you gotta do is serve, and I'll get you out of the game. So we survived 5th grade. In 6th grade, I looked at her and said, in 6th grade, Mr. Miller looked at her and said, how do you feel about running my offense? Do you remember your response? You don't remember? Her response was, if I have to. She did an awesome job that year. She learned how to set. She really wanted to play libero. She plays libero other places. Last year we had to take the year off. We came back this year, and I looked at her and said, remember all those times you thought I was crazy and I said you had to set? Well, we're going to run a 2-center offense this year, and you and Bree are going to share the work. And they were both happy with that, because that meant they each got to take some swings. But they also both did a really great job this year of setting the ball, covering the floor, and just making sure our offense ran. This team could not have asked for a better captain this year. We knew that you would make sure everything ran smoothly, and we knew that you could handle the job in front of you. We are extremely proud of you. I look forward to watching you play next year at Burlington. Whatever level you play, we look forward to coming and watching you play. and any place else that you play. And the same with Becca. We thank you very much for leading our team. We thank you, and we wish you the best of luck academically and athletically and musically. And for that, we are grateful. God's blessings to you. Thank you. So those of you still sitting on the bench that aren't the two on the end, next year, it's your turn to step up even farther and to take that leadership role. And just like this year, Ivy, who had never played volleyball, and Alana, who wasn't real sure about this, they brought them in just like family, and they had them play hard. And next year, there's going to be somebody younger down below, and you're going to have to do the same thing again. But the more that you guys work together on the court and off the court, the better friends that you're going to be. And that's the number one thing that God tells us, is that we should always look out for each other. And ladies, whoever said we're family, you nailed it on the head. You may not be our children, I didn't give birth to you, but you know what? We love you like you are our own, and we will always be there if you need something. You can pick up the phone and text Mr. Bimler or I, and we will always be there. Okay? We love you, ladies. We thank you for a great season. Thank you, parents, for an awesome season. Just a quick recap tomorrow night. You're here, 6 to 9, open gym. We're gonna feed you some pizza. We're gonna watch a movie. Come comfy, blanket, pillow, and remember, if you're gonna play on the court, it has to be a shoe that I will let you play volleyball. All right? Thanks, ladies, for a great season.